I think we're hooked. Definitely hooked. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the dusty drywall of Medicine Lodge, Kansas. We are taking this load to Blue Island, Illinois. I know what you're saying. Where the hell is Blue Island? I'm saying the same thing. It's like a suburb of Chicago that is in the Chicago area-ish. The place I'm delivering to looks like it's a shack next to railroad tracks in a residential area. Like there's houses everywhere. So I don't know where it's going. This is like 45,000 pounds of drywall. I'm pretty sure they could like drywall the entire shack 3 times, at least. But we're gonna go get this thing secured. I don't know exactly what it is. Well, I know what it is. It's drywall. I don't know how long it is or anything else about it. So let's go find out. Let's go get it secured and let's go do all the fun stuff that involves work. Yay. We got 10-foot sections and it weighs 45.6. And look, we got a nice new pretty tarp. My straps and, or my winches, these things are 10 feet or 2 feet apart. So 2, 4, 6. So all my straps are 6 feet apart. I don't need any more straps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 straps, 30 feet. I've got 2 on each stack, 10 foot. So yeah, I mean, mathematically everything's fine. So I don't need to add any securement. I need to add edge protectors. So let's get that done. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna replace that one, so 5. So I need 5 edge protectors. Save. Well, meant to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna release these 2, which aren't even done right anyway. Come on, garbage. Now this is a nice, square, pretty load. So this load weighs 45,000. Let's call it 46,000. I've got 6 straps with 5,000 pounds of protection each. So I have 30,000 pounds of securement on a 46,000 pound load. You have to have at least 50% securement. So I'm good up to 60,000 pounds of load weight, which I never haul. So the weight system is kind of pointless to go by for the most part. So I instead go by length. You have to have 2 straps in the first 10 feet and then 1 strap for every 10 feet of product after that, for product that is touching like this. We have 2 straps for every 10 feet. So we are good on both length and weight. A 30-foot load, you would have to have a minimum of 4 straps. We have 6. We're fine. Come here, Bungie. So basically all I gotta do is get this strap situation figured out, or go along, do up my bungees, I'm gonna throw a strap on this dunnage down here because this dunnage rack is not enclosed. All the new trailers that you see, they have sides on it so the dunnage can't fall out. This doesn't. And I throw bungees on to keep everything nice and tight, and then throw a 1-inch ratchet strap across it to keep it secure. The bungees are what's really keeping it secure, but DOT doesn't identify bungees as securement devices. There we go, good enough. I could probably get away with just 20 bungees because this thing has got a decent amount on it and it's not very big. So I'm gonna do up these straps real quick and then we'll go along and bungee everything up. Okay, straps are put away. Now we're going to just button this up. I want this row of D-rings to come down so it can get tucked in between the rail of my trailer and my bungee. There should be one. There it is. There's one here. I'm not gonna worry about this front end. So I'll come down. I don't have a hook here. So I'm gonna come down through my winch and connect to this lower D-ring. Just like that. And now it's just a matter of going down and doing the whole thing. Anytime I have a D-ring that is behind a strap, I either want to pull it out from behind it or I want this hook facing inward. Normally I want them out so they're not poking holes in the tarp, but if it's behind a strap, I would rather have my tarp have a hole in it than my strap. Protect the securement device. So these straps, when you are rolling up the strap in here, you want to make sure you get 1.5 twists on this so that it's touching itself. That's 1 twist. Now I want another 1/2 twist in it. This makes sure that the friction of the strap touching itself in here is going to keep the strap in. It's going to keep the strap tight so it doesn't work its way loose. If you have the strap just chilling in there 1 turn, it could slowly work its way loose. Another thing is these bungees, they only have about a 50% stretch. So I can only stretch this to that far safely. Any more than that, you run the risk of the bungee breaking and taking out an eye. Wow, one side's done. I'm gonna add, I don't really need to add. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna haul up there and I'm gonna tighten these. Instead of having it hook to hook, I'm gonna have it hooked to rubber. Just like that, that'll get it tighter. And everyone likes it tighter. Everyone likes it tighter. Come on. There we go. Okay, all we have left is I need to throw a strap down here. We tighten up all of our straps and then we're done. And put away our garbage. And our garbage goes in here. And here's my 1-inch. Is that 1 inch? Yeah. I know, a guy, I typically don't know what 3 inches is, or 6 inches, but that looks like 1 inch to me. Okay, we ease our straps down so that we don't break the drywall. And this stuff will shift. I'm gonna have to stop and probably tighten it up 1 click 3 or 4 times, or 2 or 3 times. Okay, now our dunnage down here, I just keep a shortened 1-inch ratchet strap for my dunnage. All this is there for is DOT. I know that those bungees are gonna keep it nice and tight and safe and secure, but DOT doesn't like bungees. So that's why we have the strap. There we go. Just a little half hitch, or not, whatever you want to call that, just to make sure that it doesn't move. Okay. tighten up the other side, and we're done. Okay, we're done. Everything is tight, everything is secure. We'll do a quick trip on the trailer, start it up, give it air, check our lights, get all the bugs out of my truck, and we're done. We're not done. I didn't attach my air lines. I promise. I've done this before, guys. Trucking is easy. Green to electrical. Blue to blue. Red to red. Trucking by, it's like painting by numbers, but with colors. Or trucking by colors. You know what I mean. Blink for daddy. Anytime now. Good girl. No oil leaks. Everything's airing up. Air governor went off, so the air tanks are full. No air leaks. We have tires. Last one. Blink for daddy. Come on, you dirty DOT girl. Good job. Okay, it's hot out there. According to my truck, it's 103. According to my phone, well, it's 90, but it feels like it's 90. Yeah, it's supposed to be 100 today. I think it's pretty close to being there. Okay, so air scale in the back said just under 70 PSI, which is about 34,000. Up here, it's about 60 PSI. So that tells me it's right about 3,000 pounds up here, which tells me that either it's because there's some tension in the bags or this load weighs more than 45,000. Either way, I'm not worried about it because I am legal on weights still. I could go over and scale it. I don't know if I will. I might. Let's get paperwork done, send in our loaded call, and then get out of here so that we can get up the road and go find a place to park for the night. Today is Tuesday. This delivers Thursday morning at 5:30 a.m. Looking at the map, it looks like I might be able to park outside of the location. Maybe. I'll call the customer and I'll ask. If that's the case, I'll roll in there tomorrow like 8 or 9 p.m. Say 8 p.m. It's gonna take probably an hour to get my tarps and everything pulled and the load unloaded. So if I roll in there at 8, I can show getting unloaded starting at 6 and get out of there relatively early. Hopefully they have a pre-plan ready for me so that I'm not stuck trying to find somewhere to park and wait in the middle of Chicago. Let's get all of the electronic wizardry done and get the heck out of here. Swift, you cost me the light. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we never can have nice things. Swift moving at the speed of smell. We are in Kearney. We are in Kearney, Missouri. It was established in 1856. Welcome. And this is our fuel stop and going to be the place I park for tonight. I think Swift was trying to figure out what lane he's supposed to be in, because it is a little odd. Thank you, Toyota. Yep, left that space just for you. Yes, I know, I have to wash my windshield. It's spring. There's bugs. There's not much I can do about it. I wash it, and 5 minutes later, there's bugs. It is 6:30, which ordinarily not that late. Yeah, it's dinner time for most people. Really, it's the time when truck stops really start to fill up. So, I'm gonna park here. I'm just gonna park. I'm gonna call it a night, be done. And then I will get up and get fuel in the morning. When I do my pre-trip and everything, I'll get fuel at the same time. So I'm going straight to the back, straight back to Party Row. There's a spot there I can try to squeeze into. Generally, if you go straight to the back to Party Row, you can easily find parking. Look, there's parking. Who says flatbedders can't back up? Besides me, I'm a flatbedder. I can't back up. That's why I became a flatbedder. Flatbedders don't have to back up. It's the one perk of being a flatbedder. You know, these dry box trucks, what do when they get out and pre-trip? Or load. They shut the doors, put a seal on it. Me, I got a tarp, I got a strap, I got a chain, I got a bungee. I gotta do all the dirty stuff. My privilege, my flatbedder privilege is I don't have to back up. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, I'm gonna make something to eat, and I'm gonna go to bed, and we're gonna get up, and we're gonna take off out of here about 5 a.m. I'm about 8 hours from my delivery, and ordinarily, cool, I could get there tomorrow, but they receive from 5:30 a.m. until 11 a.m. And 8 hours from now gets me there, well, 8 hours from when I can leave, gets me there about 1 p.m. So I can't deliver tomorrow. I will have to deliver dawn's early light, ass crack of dawn, stupid time of the day after tomorrow, Thursday. So that is what we will do. So I'm gonna go make a breadless taco, carbless taco bowl thing, and go to bed. And I will see all of you in the morning. Bring coffee, please. It is 5:30 in the morning, and we are fueled and we are washed. Well, the truck's windshield is. And we are going to head to Illinois. Our next stop is another 300 miles away. Wow, our next fuel stop is 300 miles away. And our delivery is 478 miles away. So it's another 150 miles up from our delivery. Up to our delivery from our fuel stop. So we're gonna head to Illinois to our fuel stop and then figure out where we're parking from there. I'm not gonna bore you with all the nighttime filming, so I will see you in Illinois. Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Lincoln, Illinois. We are here to get fuel. And that's about it. And wash the windshield, of course, because it's summertime and I have to wash it every 5 minutes so I don't get yelled at. I have not arrived. Obviously, I have not arrived. I feel like my in-truck navigation hours of service logbook company supplied thing is like a descendant of the TomTom. It's the dum-dum. It's tied into my truck, so it's supposed to be able to sense how much fuel I put on to make sure I'm following my fuel route and being in compliance. This morning it had me put on 56 gallons. I put on 56 gallons. And it said, I'm still feeling out of route, or I'm not following the fuel schedule compliance. It wants me to put on 156 gallons. I'm at about 3/8 fuel. 156 or 158 or whatever they want is not gonna fit in my fuel tanks. Let's go get fuel. We are fueled, and we did not follow our fuel compliance schedule, blah, 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 blah. I can only fit on like 105 gallons before I was full, and they wanted me to put on 156. Okay, let's go make the pennies, and I will see you when we stop for the day, here in about 2 hours. I don't know where I am, but I'm here. I'm about 35 miles, 40 miles from delivery, and there is a pilot here, which is the closest truck stop to my delivery. Also, I have pilot showers, but now that I'm here, I remember this pilot, and I don't think it's a nice pilot. I don't think it's a nice pilot at all. So exit. So entrance is over here. Looks like there's parking here though. It looks like there's like 3 parking spots open. 2 parking spots open. If it's not good parking, if it doesn't look safe, I will... Come on, Martin. Martin, there you go. Come on. If it doesn't... What are we doing? No? Changed our mind? Okay. If it doesn't look safe, then I will immediately just get back on the interstate, go back a mile. There's a Love's a mile back. I just don't have a Love's shower credit. And as I'm looking at this, it doesn't look very nice. The outside of the building does not look very nice at all. Come on, dude. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Not my optimum choice for a parking spot, because I have a feeling like somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning is going to take my nose off, but I'm as far over to the left as I can get. There's only 1 parking spot left here, and, well, was only 1 parking spot left here. Truck 3 spots over just took it, so that leaves me with this parking spot. It's not my favorite, but it's the one I got. I really wish the truck next to me would leave, then I would definitely move over to their spot. I also wish that my rear axle wasn't a fixed axle. I wish my rear axle would be able to slide forward. Then I could back up a little bit more. Oh well, this is my life now. We're gonna get up at 4 a.m. I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is almost 4 a.m. Time for us to go. Nobody hit us last night. There were some that got pretty damn close when they came in to the truck stop at Mock Jesus, but we're intact. So I'm gonna pull up into this fuel pump. I'm gonna wash my windshield real quick, and then we are going to go ahead to delivery. We're gonna get there about an hour before they open. And I'm going in this early because there are some really tight turns getting into this place. Really tight turns in places that are not designed for semis at all. So I want to make sure I can get in with as little issue as possible. Okay, let's go wash our windshield. And, well, I'm gonna go wash my windshield. I'll see you guys when we get to delivery. Is that street legal? Are those level 4 plates? Never mind. This is my turn. I am gonna be taking this turn from the wrong lane, because this is a tight turn. Yep. That's gonna be a fun turn going back the other way. I was concerned about that bridge too when I looked on Google Maps. What do you mean no left turn? What do you mean no left turn? I got news for you. I'm turning left. Well, I am very happy that I came here at 4 a.m. because that would have been a cluster otherwise. I see a guy in a car over here. I'm gonna go talk to him. Man's in the pickup back there. He don't work here. He's waiting for a train. The trains are over there. The place, they don't get here for another half an hour, 45 minutes. I don't want to pull off my gear. I can pull my bungees, I guess. I don't know where to set up to deliver. The gates and everything is really tight in there. So I don't want to be in the way. I'm already kind of in the way of the road, but I'm off as far as I can get. I definitely disobeyed a regulatory sign. When I turned left, that sign was not there when I looked at Street View. And I'm not gonna go play Where's Waldo Hunt trying to find a way to turn around, and I wouldn't be able to make that right turn anyway. There's a whole lot of don't go this way, wrong way. The turn to the left up here is do not enter. That's a one-way. I'm surrounded by one-ways in a place designed definitely not for trucks. So this is fun. Adventures in trucking. I lie to myself. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. When I looked on Google Maps, it looked like I could have probably got here late last night and parked because that looked like gravel. That's not gravel. That's asphalt where there used to be grass. Not a curb. Well, there is a curb. So I wouldn't have been able to park up in here. I might have been able to get away with parking right here if I was lucky, but I really don't want to park in residential Chicago suburbs overnight in a semi if I can avoid it. All of the GPSs told me to go the way I went. And then there was the big no left turn sign. I wonder why that sign exists. Also, I think I'm pretty much stuck with having to go up the residential road when I leave. Oh, a car right there just made a left turn. We're gonna do bungees. I'm gonna go wait for Boss Man to show up so that I can figure out where I need to go and where I need to be. Okay, it is 5:30. My bungees are pulled, but I'm not unloading here. It's about a half a block up, or about a block up the road. I'm unloading at the warehouse up here on the right. Okay. So I'm assuming what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull in right here. Go in and make a right. And maybe back up straight right here in the middle, I guess. I don't want to be in the way. We're in place. Let's get untarped and unloaded. Okay, we are empty. Now I get to figure out how I'm gonna get out of this residential area with a semi. I can't go all the way up because apparently there's a 5-ton weight limit up ahead. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a like. If you have any questions, want to know why I do what I do, then leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it. Bet you won't. All right, everyone have a good day, and I will see you on the next load.